My name is Brenna Barrett. For 20 years, I believed I was this family's daughter. That all changed today, when they found their real daughter. I finally realized I was nothing but a tool to them.
Brenna, why must it come to this? We've found our biological daughter, but that doesn't mean you have to leave. Take this money. Your biological parents are dirt poor. I doubt they can even send a car to pick you up.
There's probably no more than $1,000 in that envelope. That's what 20 years in this family is worth. No need. They have already sent a car.
Brenna, what's with that attitude? We raised you for 20 years and you can't even say thank you?
Mom, don't blame her. She never even finished elementary school. What manners could she possibly have?
Right. I never finished elementary school because when I was 10, they forced me to stay home drawing blueprints, turning me into their money-making machine. Your wealth, your company, the reason you're where you are today, all of it is because of my design.
Nonsense! The Barrett family's success is built on our own hard work.
Goodbye. I turn and leave. My backpack hangs on my shoulder. I don't look back.
Brenna, wait! I have a parting gift for you. This bracelet costs over $100,000. If things get tough, you can sell it for emergencies. I don't need it.
Just as she forces it into my hands, her fingers hook the chain, peeking out from my backpack side pocket.
Brenna! How dare you steal my necklace? That's my engagement necklace from Jordy, worth $1,800,000.
I see the sly glint flashing through Isabella's eyes. This was a trap she set. She's been waiting for me to jump in, and that so-called gift is the fuse that's about to ignite everything.
Brenna, how dare you steal my necklace?
Brenna!
Isabella's scream draws Alec and Ruby. They rush over, staring at the necklace in Isabella's hand, their faces filled with disappointment.
Brenna, I offered you money, and you turned it down, only to do this?
She must have thought the money was too little, so she helped herself to something more valuable.
I didn't steal the necklace. Then explain why it ended up in your bag.
I stare at the necklace. The chain is thick, the stones are large, but the craftsmanship is crude. The cut and color matching are beneath standard. I wouldn't be caught dead wearing something this poorly made. Besides, when I packed my things in the attic, that necklace wasn't in my bag.
It was you, Isabella, who slipped it in with your own hand.
Shut up, you ungrateful brat!
We raised you, and this is how you repay us?
Mom! Though she stole my necklace and my design drafts, since we're family, I'll let this slide.
I watch her wave a blue folder in the air, and I can't help but laugh. Those are my designs. A nuclear-powered cargo ship propulsion system. Take a good look. The title is written in Amlin's language.
You never even finished elementary school. How could you possibly understand any of this?
I hold the blueprints up to the light. In the lower right corner, my personal anti-counterfeit watermark faintly appears. This is my personal mark. Feel free to compare it to Isabella's designs. Hers are all garbage.
Isabella,
I thought these were trash, so I threw them in the trash can. These are your design drafts. The air freezes. I look at Alec's ashen face and suddenly feel a deep, bitter irony. They never knew. I've long stopped being that little girl they could push around. When I walk out of the Barrett house, my phone buzzes. It's a message from someone claiming to be my sister. She says the family is tied up with work and wants me to go to Flavor Restaurant first. The most exclusive establishment in Shire, with a minimum spend of $10,000.
Excuse me, are you Miss Brenna Harper?
The lady from the Harper family waited for over an hour but had to leave for an urgent matter. The dishes are all served. Please enjoy. A table full of dishes spreads before me. I sit alone at a large round table that can seat 6. I thought this was the first warmth from my biological family.
Miss, could you please settle the bill? The total is $109,800. If you fail to pay, I'll have no choice but to call the police. Can't even afford a meal, and you dare to come to a place like this?
How about this? Kneel down and polish my shoes. I'll pay your bill for you.
Sylvie Higgins, Vivian Morrison, two rich girls in haute couture and flawless make. Who are you? I don't know you. Who we are doesn't matter. What matters is that you don't belong here. Vivian raises her hand. I see the undisguised malice in her eyes. A hand grabs her wrist from behind. The man is Ethan Mitchell, the world's richest man, head of the Mitchell Group.
How dare you cause trouble at Flavor Restaurant?
He's the kind of man who calls the shots in Heir.
Mr. Mitchell?
Mr. Mitchell, the person who instructed the waitress and these two ladies to cause trouble is Rosie Harper. Now tell me, how dare you bully my fiancé?
The entire restaurant falls silence in an instant. I stare at this devastatingly handsome man. Only one thought in my mind. Since when did I become his fiancé? Rosie Harper is my real parents' niece. When she walks in from the entrance, a sweet smile is still plastered on her face. She sees Ethan first, then me.
Ethan, what are you doing here?
Rosie, explain. Why do this waitress and these two ladies all say you were the one who instructed them to pick on Brenna?
Me? How could I possibly do something like that? Brenna's my cousin. Rosie, I have your transfer records. You paid me $5,000 to demand payment from Brenna. I also have our chat logs to prove it. Every transfer record and chat logs is highlighted in red. Sylvie and Vivian both avert their eyes from Rosie.
Mr. Mitchell, the private room at Flavor Restaurant has surveillance. Miss Rosie remained there for over an hour, during which she repeatedly called the waitress and these two ladies. The timestamps and call records align perfectly with the sequence of events.
I'm sorry, Brenna. I was just trying to play a prank. I never meant to actually hurt you. A prank? You ordered over $100,000 worth of food and had a waitress force a person who was just kicked out of her home to pay. If Ethan hadn't come, I'd be at the police station right now.
Sylvie Higgins, Vivian Morrison. On behalf of Mitchell Group, I am formally informing you all our collaborations with Higgins Group and Morrison Group are terminated, effective today.
Sylvie's and Vivian's faces turn as white as paper. They know Ethan's punishment is a devastating blow to their families, all because they came here today and humiliated me.
Rosie, you're a Harper, so I'll let this go today. But if you make things difficult for Brennan again, I won't hold back.
I promise this won't happen again. She lifts her head and gives Ethan a faint smile. But as she passes by me, I hear her whisper, "You think this is over? This is only the beginning." The farce finally ends.
Get in. I'll take you home.
I get into a Rolls-Royce driven by the world's richest man. The leather seats are soft. Thank you for helping me today.
How about treating me to a meal?
The world's richest man wants me to treat him to a meal. I can't help but laugh. He pulls out his phone to exchange contacts with me. I hesitate for a moment, but give in. The car smoothly enters an affluent neighborhood. My heartbeat quickens without me realizing it.
Did you know there's a marriage arrangement between the Mitchell and Harper families?
A marriage arrangement? I turn to look at him. He's gripping the steering wheel, and the profile of his face under the streetlights is like a perfect sculpture.
It was arranged by my grandfather and yours. A son of the Mitchell family is to marry a daughter of the Harper family. For the past 2 years, my grandfather has been urging me to fulfill this promise, but I never took it seriously until I met you.
Are you saying you want to marry me?
Brenna, I want you to consider it. Marry me.
The world's richest man is proposing to me. No flowers, no ring, no bended knee. I need to think about it.
Fine. I'll wait for your answer.
The car stops in front of a magnificent estate. Ethan's car disappears around the corner. I turn around and face the enormous iron gate. The Barretts told me my biological parents lived in a poor, remote village. Yet this estate is clearly in the most expensive part of Shiri. I take a deep breath and press the doorbell. It rings 3 times. No one comes. The July sun beats down on me. Sweat drips down my forehead. They said they'd send someone to pick me up, yet they won't even let me through the gate. It seems my real family doesn't care about me at all.
Who are you looking for?
I'm the daughter the Harper family lost 20 years ago.
Impossible. Rosie personally went to pick up Brenna. They should be arriving together. Did you hear the news and decided to impersonate her?
I am Brenna Harper.
Look at what you're wearing. You're dressed worse than us servants. How could the Harper family's eldest daughter dress like this?
I stare at this middle-aged woman in a housekeeper's uniform. There isn't a shred of respect in her eyes.
What's all the racket? Has Brenna come home?
A man with gray-streaked hair steps out of the elevator. His steps are steady, and his gaze pauses on my face.
I'm your uncle, Abelson Harper. You look exactly like your mother. I recognized you at first glance. Come in.
Wow.
My uncle leads me through the enormous living room. Floor-to-ceiling windows fill the space with sunlight.
Your room is on the 3rd floor, the one on the east side. It's been kept for you since the day you were taken.
A suite that's 150 square meters. Separate living room, bedroom, walk-in closet, bathroom. Bigger than all the rooms in the Barrett house combined. I don't know what to say. A corner of my heart is slowly softening.
She's dressed worse than us servants. Just because her face resembles Mrs. Harper's, she gets to be the eldest daughter of the Harper family? Only Rosie deserves this family. I won't let anyone take away what belongs to her.
I peel off the clothes soaked through with sweat and step into the shower. The moment the hot water hits me, I nearly cry. At the Barretts, I could only use the cold water left after they were done. I turn off the water and come out wrapped in a towel, but the bed is empty. My clothes and backpack are gone.
Brenna, Mrs. Harper didn't prepare any clothes for you. I took your clothes to be washed. This is an old dress of Rosie's. You'll have to make do for now.
I stare at the wrinkled black dress. Sweat stains on the collar, loose threads on the cuffs, clearly worn and unwashed. She took everything I had and gave me someone else's dirty hand-me-down. She did this on purpose. Take it away. I'm not wearing that.
Brenna, don't be so ungrateful. You can't go to dinner wrapped in a towel, can you?
Her face shows undisguised satisfaction. She leaves, leaving behind that ragged dress. Just as I sit on the edge of the bed, wondering what to do next, the doorbell rings.
Brenna, your M&G order has arrived. 53 pieces in total, worth $30 million.
You've made a mistake. The Harper family's daughter is Rosie. Take all of this to her walk-in closet.
Leave them. They're all mine.
Brenna, these clothes total $30 million. Can you even afford them?
You're mistaken. This is M&G's elite collection. Every piece is one of kind. Each garment is worth over $5 million. Besides, these are all gifts from Brenna's friend, the founder of M&G. Not a single cent needs to be paid.
I watch Rachel's face shift from smugness to shock, then to anger. Rosie Harper, you sent your servant to humiliate me, but you forgot one thing. I have never been someone you can push around. At 6 in the evening, the Harper family members start returning home. I change into the beige floral M&G dress and head downstairs. Rosie is sitting on the sofa, and the moment she sees me, a flash of hostility crosses her eyes.
Here, Brenna. I made you some ice cream. Brenna, how could you do this to me? I was kind enough to offer you ice cream, and you threw it all over me. Grandpa, Aunt Giselle, look at me. This dress is brand new and now it's ruined.
Rosie rushes over, tears already streaming down her face. Before you scold me, please take a look at this. I pull out my phone and pull up the restaurant's surveillance footage. In the recording, Rosie smugly ordering the waitress to demand payment from me early is crystal clear.
Rosie, I am so disappointed in you.
Apologize to Brenna. Now.
I'm sorry, Brenna. I shouldn't have played that prank. I look at Rosie, her head bowed. Her apology is perfunctory. Giselle walked to my side and take my hand.
Mom owes you too much. From now on, I won't let anyone bully you.
I look at Giselle's reddening eyes. In 20 years at the Barretts, I've never felt this kind of warmth. The dinner table is covered in exquisite dishes. The air is filled with the aroma of black truffles and roasted meat.
Brenna, I'm your father, Shepard Harper. And this is your mother, Giselle.
He's the chairman of Harper Group. His eyes are gentle, but carry an unquestionable authority.
Brenna, this is your eldest brother, Ernst. He manages the daily operations of Harper Group and is the company's vice president.
I look at all these unfamiliar faces, some warm, some cold. I don't know how to respond. I'm their family, but this is my first time sharing a meal with them.
I heard you only attended elementary school for 4 years. Even if you struggled, you should have at least finished elementary school. If you hadn't come back to the Harper family, how would you survive?
The entire table falls silent in an instant. All eyes focus on me and Ernst. You think I dropped out by choice? It was the Barretts' decision. They saw my design talent and stopped me from going to school, forcing me to draw blueprints to earn money for them.
Is that so? Then prove it to me.
His eyes are cold, a faint trace of mockery at the corner of his lips. I set down my fork. It seems this family dinner is far from the simple affair I thought it would be. I will prove myself. But not now. Not here. I stand up and leave. Whispers rise behind me, but I don't look back. Actually, I'm going out tonight. Someone referred a patient to me, offering $10 million. It's more than enough for me to establish myself in the Harper family. I arrive as the last disciple of the legendary Dr. Cuthbert Pierce to treat a retired military commander, Vincent Mitchell. What I don't expect is that he's Ethan's grandfather. You're Dr. Pierce's last disciple? You've got to be kidding me. How old are you? Barely 20? Lindsay Cohen, an attending physician at this hospital who made department head in her early 30s, she looks at me with contempt.
Young lady, do you even know who's lying in there? A retired military commander. Even experts like us aren't qualified to treat him. Who do you think you are?
Landon Scott, a senior internal medicine specialist who's been in the field for over 20 years. He hasn't even asked my name and already decided I'm a fraud. We're waiting for Dr. Pierce's last disciple, someone at least in their 40s, experienced, highly skilled. How could it be you? If you can actually treat the old commander, we'll apologize to you. Deal. I walk away and sit down on a chair in the corridor. If not for money, I wouldn't waste a second on these people.
Ethan, where's Dr. Pierce's disciple? It's been over half an hour already.
Theo Mitchell, Ethan's cousin. He's on the phone with Ethan. I glance at my watch. Christopher should be out of surgery soon. He's Dr. Pierce's grandson, and my classmate from medical school. Only he can verify my identity. I watch the operating room doors at the end of the corridor. The doors finally open.
Brenna? Why are you sitting out here? Shouldn't you be inside treating Mr. Vincent?
Your colleagues said I'm a fraud. They kicked me out.
What?
Christopher's face flushes red in an instant. He turns around and glares at the group of doctors. Dr. Pierce? You know her?
Of course. She's my grandfather's last disciple.
You kicked her out as a fraud?
Impossible. She's so young.
My grandfather takes disciples based on talent, not age. Brenna earned dual master's degrees in medicine and mechanical engineering from Norview University at 18.
And you chased away the only one who can actually save Mr. Vincent!
Christopher pulls me back towards the hospital room. The doctors who were so arrogant moments ago now can't even look me in the eye.
Everyone, this is Dr. Pierce's last disciple, Dr. Brenna Harper.
No one speaks.